your Ohio Valley couponer, and I'm coming at you guys today with a coupon chat video. And as you saw from that title, not allowed to use coupons. And actually, in some cases, that is correct. And that is explaining like the rebate apps that have restrictions on them, like trying to keep them all straight. And I totally get that because there's so many rebate apps that have different rules. Like some of the apps don't have any restrictions, some of them have a lot of restrictions, some of them are kind of like middle ground. And so I think it just brings a lot of confusion to people. Totally get that. So I want to make this video about it. And I also wanted to say a lot of times I will get comments from people telling me, oh, you could have submitted to Checkout 51 for this, or oh, you could submit with this along with the Swagbucks and get it for cheaper, and oh, you could have used a coupon. And on this channel, I like to follow the rules to a T. I feel like these rebate apps are a privilege, not a right. And they don't have to give us rebates. They don't have to do what they do. And so if they ask us not to use a coupon with their rebate or not to submit to another rebate app with their rebate, then I'm going to not do that because I just feel like that's the correct way to do things. If they say you cannot use a coupon with our rebate, then I'm not going to use a coupon with their rebate. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. So I'm just going to dive right into it and talk about what apps have restrictions and what don't. So what apps don't have restrictions. So I will say that we have some apps that are pretty basic and don't have any coupon restrictions at all, which is nice. So these apps, you can use a coupon with them, another rebate with them, pretty much anything you want to do as long as the other rebate app allows it. So like with Shopkick, let's say we have an Ibotta rebate. Shopkick has 0 restrictions at all. So I could submit to Ibotta and Shopkick for the same item. So that's great. Fetch Rewards, same way. Fetch has no restrictions. I can use a paper coupon and still get a Fetch offer back, which is awesome. Additionally, Merryfield, they don't have any restrictions either. So I can use a coupon or another rebate or whatever and still get my money on Merryfield. So those 3 apps are pretty chill and don't have any restrictions. As of now, the other ones all have a restriction of some sort. So the next one we're going to talk about is Checkout 51. 99.9% of the rebates have a super strict restriction. Super strict restriction? Yeah. Okay. Super strict restriction, that's kind of a tongue twister, for like you cannot use any printable coupons, newspaper coupons, or digital coupons, and you also can't combine it with any rebates. So it literally says you can't use it with any coupons or rebates, basically. So if you use Checkout 51, that is it. With Checkout 51, you can't use it with any coupons or rebates whatsoever. So the next one we're going to talk about here is Swagbucks, My Points, Inbox Dollars, and Tada. All the same company, but they have 4 different apps you can use. I really do like those apps because it gives you the opportunity to really stock up and do a deal on each app. But they also do have a restriction that you can't combine their offers with any manufacturer coupons or other rebates. So with Swagbucks, if you do an offer on there, you can't turn that same receipt around and upload that same offer to Ibotta. So if I get a $10 Swagbucks for the Yankee Candle, I can't submit the $5 Ibotta rebate with it, okay? So you got to pick which one you want to do. Now, I like that because you don't usually have to wait to get up to $20 to cash out. I believe it's only 5 on Swagbucks. And so it's pretty simple. You can get your money right away. But they do have a restriction that you can't use any other coupons or rebates with Swagbucks or any of their other apps. Last but not least is the Ibotta app. And the Ibotta app, I still absolutely love the Ibotta app, but they have definitely got really strict. They used to have no restrictions at all, and then they've really started like implementing new restrictions. And with Ibotta, it's kind of complex because it varies by store. So at Walmart, you are not allowed to use any manufacturer coupons at all with their rebate. And I get questioned on this a lot because people will say, oh, well, it doesn't say that on the offer details. Well, Ibotta implemented a new policy or whatever. We'll have a picture of the policy flashing on the screen. At Walmart, you are not allowed to use any paper manufacturer coupons with their offers. And so even if it doesn't have that verbiage on the specific offer, it's kind of annoying, but they expect you to, go off of this article. I really wish they would make it more, more in plain sight, but that is their rule with that one. So we got that. At Walmart, you can't use any paper coupons. At Dollar General, if you're submitting to Ibotta, you cannot use any paper or digital manufacturer coupons with Ibotta rebates at Dollar General, okay? So at Walmart, if you're doing an Ibotta rebate at Walmart, you can't use a coupon. If you're doing a Ibotta rebate at Dollar General, you can use any manufacturer coupons.
Something important to notate here is that Dollar General store coupons can be combined. So for instance, last week we had a digital coupon for Snuggle products. It made it 3 for $7.50, and we had Ibotta rebates. And those stacked perfectly because that was a Dollar General store coupon. And in addition, Ibotta rebates will stack with the 5 off 25 because that is a store coupon as well. The difference there is you can always check out the digital coupons. It'll say store coupon or manufacturer coupon. If it's a Dollar General store coupon, it will stack with Ibotta rebates.
What about every other store? Well, at every other store, this is their vague little statement, but this is what I believe is what it means. So it says, at other retailers, you may or may not be able to combine a rebate, an Ibotta rebate, with a paper manufacturer coupon. So what I interpret that as, and it's kind of confusing, with Ibotta, okay, this is where I think it does go back to that specific offer. So if you click on the offer, most of them will show you like in the fine print, like what it's valid for, and then it'll have a clause underneath that says this can be combined with other coupons. So I think in that case, if it has that on the verbiage, that means that on that rebate at a store other than Walmart and Dollar General, you can't use a paper manufacturer coupon with it. If it doesn't have that verbiage, then you are able to use any coupons you want with it. I'm pretty sure that's my interpretation of what it means. It's really confusing, but that is what I'm pretty sure it means. Now, with other rebates, if the offer doesn't say this can't be combined with other rebates or other digital rewards, then you are good to go ahead and submit to other rebate apps. So let's kind of sum it all up here, Cliff Notes style. Swagbucks, you can't use any other coupons or rebates with their offers. With Checkout 51, you can't use any other coupons or rebates with their offers. With Ibotta, at Walmart, you can't use any other coupons with the rebates. At Dollar General, you can't use any other manufacturer coupons with the rebates. And at all the other stores, it just depends on the offer details. But you can submit other rebates with Ibotta. So just the coupons that are restricted there. Let me just say, as we're closing this video, I don't want anybody to feel discouraged from this. Like, oh my gosh, they're making it so hard to coupon. Yes, there totally are more restrictions now than ever before. But if you guys follow my videos every single week, we're still getting crazy, crazy awesome deals following these rules, and we're still making it work. So I'm just doing this more so to make people aware, number one, because I had questions, and number two, I feel like a lot of people just don't know, that you do not know these things. A lot of newbie couponers might not know these rules unless somebody talks about them. So I wanted to go ahead and make this video and hopefully clear up any confusion that anybody had, and I really hope that I was successful in that. And yeah, guys, that's all I got. Thank you guys.